Express provides useful functionality when working with fixtures that support remote device monitoring, or RDM. With Express Control connected, it's possible to initiate RDM discovery on a local DMX port, on ports of a Rio G4, and on compatible ArtNet universes. We've got RDM fixtures connected to our controller, so let's perform discovery on DMX port 1 using this button. We're presented with a list of discovered devices, and if a matching fixture is found in the fixture library, Express will present us with a match based on manufacturer and model ID. On this occasion, the fixture wasn't in the library, but we can manually assign a fixture personality. Here we're using generic 8-bit RGB. From here, we can add the fixtures straight to patch. Using live output, we can identify each fixture, and drag fixtures onto the canvas in a sensible position. Note that these fixtures have the device ID, the RDM UID, automatically listed in their properties. It's possible to add these manually as well, and Express supports adding multiple RDM UIDs for a single fixture. We'll see how useful it is to have RDM devices configured when we look at the controller's web interface. Before that, we'll focus on a real-world example. Let's say we're off-site, preparing a project that we know has 6 fixtures. We start programming using a generic RGB fixture personality. Once we arrive on site, we connect the controller and perform RDM discovery. This finds our 6 fixtures, and this time a matching fixture does exist in the fixture library, so Express correctly identifies the fixture type as a match for the fixtures discovered. All fixtures are currently patched at address 1, as set by their manufacturer. Clicking Next, the helper asks if we want to keep all fixtures at the same address, which we don't. The helper then suggests new addresses to use, and in one click we've addressed all of these fixtures, and they've appeared in the browser and the patch. To add these discovered fixtures to the canvas, we'll use Highlight, and merge each discovered fixture with our existing fixtures by dragging each discovered fixture onto the corresponding fixture on the canvas. Notice that we're ignoring the patch order. Because we're using Highlight, we're merging the real-world fixture to its correct position on the canvas. Finally, let's upload this configuration to the controller. Let's take a look at the controller's web interface. Navigating to the Fixtures tab, we can perform RDM discovery and see whether our fixtures are online. This symbol indicates that a fixture was discovered, but its configuration was not as expected. Or, for a fixture with multiple RDM devices, that some but not all of the devices were discovered. This symbol indicates a fixture is missing, with no RDM devices discovered. Select a fixture to adjust its settings, and identify each RDM device. The controller's web interface can be accessed using the local network, but fixture status information is also available from anywhere in the world using Pharos Cloud. Now let's take a look at a practical example of fixture status monitoring in use. Suppose a fixture has developed a fault and stopped working. The integrator was notified of the issue via Pharos Cloud, and an installer was sent to the site to replace the fixture. The installer correctly replaced the faulty fixture, but didn't have the tools needed to readdress it. You, as the integrator, can perform RDM discovery using the controller's web interface, or Pharos Cloud, verify the disconnected faulty fixture is missing, and discover a new unassigned fixture. From here, we can replace the missing fixture with the new unassigned fixture. It's that easy. This process also overrides the existing RDM UID associated with the fixture in our project, replacing it with the RDM UID of the new fixture. In Express software, you're able to download these overrides from Express Control and apply them to your project file. Let's save these changes and close the project.